Ha! My sit. Oh my god.
She can have it. Not being a lazy bum.
Fun, huh? 100%. Only time I like weed is he's 19 and she knows more about this shit than most of you. And that's why a woman will always test you. If you are an anxious man, you are weak and one. Every single minute, you're battling between one thing or another. Build strength, build confidence. Confidence and strength get you the woman of your dreams. The woman of your dreams helps you with your purpose. So do not expect or chase happiness. What you should be expecting. Here we go. First vlog of all time on this channel. First vlog I've ever done. Gonna be hitting a leg day today. Yesterday was supposed to be chest, but I think I did something to my pec, little like minor strain in the upper pec or something. So I'm like a couple days off of that. But that being said, them legs are fine. So we're hitting that today. And yeah, I've never done something like this before. So we'll see how it goes, right? I think my workouts are pretty interesting, right? Mentally and physically, especially if I'm working out with someone. Today, I'm working out alone, so the conversations might not be as interesting. But at the same time, I feel like my greatest thoughts and my greatest ideas are when I'm at the gym, when I'm working out. And so I don't want to gatekeep those from you boys. So yeah, I'm going to plan on pushing myself pretty much to my limit. That's the goal every time, right? Tom Platt style is what I strive for. So gonna be getting some of that too. But yeah, the gym is about 15 minutes away. I don't know how much of it I'm gonna be yapping for. I can yap pretty well. I can usually yap. It depends. If I have something to talk about, I can yap about it for as long as I need, especially if I have someone to talk back and forth. So we'll see how talking just to one person goes. I kind of realized that this shit is like a schizophrenic, right? You're just talking to yourself with no one talking back. And so, are you talking to yourself or am I talking to you guys? I guess I'm talking to myself, like a little schizo. Hey, but because we tell ourselves that there's a point behind it that you guys are listening, I'm not a schizo, so we'll go with that, right? Get me some way. I'm gonna have the extra caffeine to be like, ah, my bark. No, I'm not gonna bark. We'll see. Maybe. I like caffeine, but at the same time, it's kind of, you gotta kind of like gamify it. You're like, you look at your day and you're like, when do I need the power up? When do I need the potion, right? What tasks during my day do I want to be at a 9 instead of a 7, operating at a certain level, right? You got to gamify that shit. Like if you're just going on a drive or some shit, or you're just like doing something that doesn't take a lot of brain power, like eating, fuck that. Why would I waste my caffeine tolerance on eating? Do y'all see it like that too? It's like, all right, I have a certain amount of caffeine I can consume a day, right, for it to be effective, right? Or the more I consume, the less effective the rest is. And so where in my day do I want to have the most energy, right? Before, I would never take it at the gym because of my business. I need it all for my business. But now the gym is part of my business because I'm doing a competition, and the competition is going to fuel my business. So now I kind of use it for the gym. And I realize bodybuilders, they 100%, almost all of them use caffeine. So here we are. Rise Athletic Club vibes. This gym is lit. It is 6 p.m. right now, though, so it's about to be packed. I'm about to be in there with my tripod. Probably yapping the same way. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. So it's not insanely packed, but oh my God, is that my sister? Ha! Oh my God, my sister is here. So we got a solid leg day today. We're going to hit some abductors, followed by some hamstrings. We're hitting hamstrings first because our hamstrings are lacking.
It's like a full leg day?
Yeah, it's a full leg day. Hamstrings, and then we're going to hit quads after, finish them off. But, yeah, stoked. We live.
But he's up.
All right, so quick update. We forgot the tripod.
I think it's so, like, everybody, I feel like we're invading everybody's privacy.
Why so?
Because we can see everybody behind us.
Because they're on camera?
Yeah.
The nice thing about this gym is that there's a sign right when you walk in that you must understand that there will be recording going on, and if you are not okay with that, this is not the gym for you.
Does it actually say that?
Yeah, it says that right by the water fountain. So, anyways, yeah, we forgot a tripod, so we asked the front desk if
It was
we
my
could
idea.
use one in the Lost and Found. Yes, it was
My
her
idea.
Right. And Gabrielle forgot her headphones.
Yeah, I'm raw dogging it today.
And why, Gabrielle, do you hate when you forget your headphones?
Oh, the old man grunting.
So, ugh.
It's only at 30 pounds, guys.
She's right. It's about that mind muscle connection. Ugh. Ugh. If you're not grunting, you're not going hard enough. If that ain't true, right, Gabrielle?
No.
Ugh.
You could go hard without them.
On these, you want your head up and back. Makes a huge difference. Chest up. Go out as far as you can.
Influencer vibes.
She said she wasn't looking for a hard leg day today. But she also doesn't get a lot of chances to work out with me. So, I think what we're going to do, we're not going to do a lot of exercises. We're just going to do a couple sets of each one. For the exercise we do, we're going to go pretty hard.
Okay.
We're going to push us.
Oh.
There we go. Head up, chest up. Yay! Look at that. Keep going, keep going. Squeeze. All right, you got a couple more in there. At least 3 more. This one, nice control. All the way out, all the way out, all the way out. Head up, head up.
Ow.
Boom.
Ow.
All right. Top set of these. Reason we start with these, couple reasons. Number 1, the inside of the thigh right here makes up a huge part of the leg and is often neglected. Number 2, whatever workout you start with, you are going to have the most energy for, have the most nervous system energy for, and so you are going to grow the most, right? It's going to be the most effective. So we're really putting a lot of energy into these. And number 3, it warms up your legs for the rest of the exercises, right? Gives yourself a nice little stretch here, gets that part of the hips warmed up, and I just really like starting with them. So I start with these about half my leg days. What do you think so far about starting with these, Bean?
Huh?
What do you think about starting with these so far?
Pretty good.
Pretty cool, bro. One more. Look. Come on. Come on.
No.
Unsit. Come more. Come more.
No.
2 more.
No.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Yeah, you do. You're like 6 more away from failure. You got it. Last one. Last one. Unsit, Bean. Unsit. Unsit. 1 more. Very good. Very proud.
Thanks.
You have your future husband out there, right? And you make it your dream man. And when you have that dream man, you won't know whether it's because you did the extra set or not. However, if you do every, keep it going. Keep it going. However, if you do every set that it takes, if you get the best hamstrings, the best glutes, build the most mental discipline out of all of your competitions, you will ensure that that dream man is yours.
He's gonna be like, "Oh, hamstrings are better than any of the
Than the other girl's
girls."
hamstrings, exactly. So fuel it.
She can have him.
Jana's out there
Yeah.
wishing that
Your hamstrings were slightly bigger. And Tanger needs a daddy with big hamstrings. And if he finds a man who has bigger hamstrings than you, he's gonna leave you.
No!
Yeah.
Drop set.
Let
I'm
me know
waiting.
if you need help.
I need help. I need help mentally.
You're small. You're bottom 10% of men. You need to lock the fuck in. Stop being a lazy bum. Yeah. Your hamstrings are tiny. I've seen little girls with bigger hamstrings than you.
Tell me something.
I could live more than this. This is embarrassing. How small your hamstrings are. Sorry, best friend. I didn't mean all that.
Yeah, I was gonna say compliment me after that. My ego hurts.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for the motivation,
You
though.
have great hamstrings.
Yeah, wow, guys.
Yeah.
Going back to what we were talking about before.
Uh-oh.
Gabrielle is tired. She doesn't really want to be here right now. But we talked about how there's like a bunch of other girls
Who want
her future husband.
Yeah.
Now, after our conversation, Gabrielle, would you rather do 2 more workouts? No, we're done with these.
Oh.
Would you rather do 2 more exercises or 1 more exercise? Or I mean, 3 more or 2 more? 2 more. All right, we're doing 2 more. She can have them, huh? She can have them. It's all right.
I'm worth more than my hamstrings.
It's all right having a life with a man who you're never satisfied by because there's always a better man you could get. It's not that bad of a life.
Well, no, because I wouldn't settle. That's one.
She wouldn't settle. Would you rather have a B-tier man or be single the rest of your life?
Single personally.
Okay. She's really right, fellas.
Never settle, ladies. Never settle.
Never settle. That's
You'll
right.
be happy hanging out with your friends.
And your animals.
All right, let's do some leg press.
And your.
I want to hear grunts. I want to hear manly grunts. Yes. Come on.
Oh.
You got it. You got it. Stronger than most men out here. Let's go. Let's go. Head back.
He's just trying to be as strong as me. I'm his biggest op.
Oh, breathe. Up, 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 up. Last one. Last one. Last one. Up. Strong. And keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Up, 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 up. Look, see, she's laughing, guys. It doesn't hurt that bad.
It's crazy. It's wheel.
It's real.
It's wheel, guys.
I want to get at least 12 without sacrificing form.
As you can see, it's very beautiful outside. You guys got quite the view over there. Very strong, very manly, and very strong, and evolved. Evolved method.
Look.
Period. Set.
All right, so agreement is we decided if she hits the set to our standards, then we get Chipotle after. If not, if she quits before I say quit, no Chipotle. It's all right, we got food at home though.
Deal, bro.
Deal?
Deal, bro.
Last one until it drops it. And drop it. Give it to 50. Yeah, there we go. We're doing the one Chipotle challenge, bro. If Gabrielle stops after I say quit, or she stops before I say quit, she doesn't get Chipotle.
Can you tell me to quit?
Keep going. No, you got more. Keep going. That's control. Couple more, best friend. You got it. Here we go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Think about the Chipotle.
How many more?
We're vlogging right now too. Keep it up.
Ow. How many more?
Two more. All the way up. Last one for the Chipotle. Woo!
I need it, bro. Oh, you got it, best one. You're such a good dad. You're such a good father. You're such a good brother. You're such a good son.
Oh.
Oh.
thighs. Enter motivational music. 3, 2, 1. Double bicep. And by the way, guys,
Just being his real authentic self.
the rest of them will be more serious.
He's lying to y'all.
She's out of here
This
next
is the
time.
real him.
So you're in college, you're at ISU, and you see the modern dating pool. What do you see is the biggest problem with young men, specifically aged 18 to 23 nowadays?
Lust.
Lust, huh?
100%.
I was not expecting that.
What were you expecting?
I didn't know that you actually like observed the lust in other men. Well, partly because you have brothers that preach it to you. But what do you see in other men as far as lust? The things they say, just the vibes they
Just
give
like
off.
everything. It's like so rare to actually talk to a guy and he's like not looking like when you meet him for the first time, like he's not looking for more than just like friends at first. You know, it's like when you like go out to like anywhere like that, it's like if a guy like comes up to you and tries to talk to you, like 9 times out of 10, like he's looking for more, and it's like obvious. You know, it's like you tell him like his aura, just like you just tell. And even like watching guys talk to girls, you can just like see it.
So it's the desire to get in bed
Yeah.
that turns you off.
Yeah.
Okay. And so,
It's just like the lack of respect. Like it's like I don't know.
is it neediness? Is it lack of discipline? Is it a little boyish?
Yeah, it's just like immaturity. Like you know that they don't respect women. You know, like the way that they like talk about women when they're like alone with their guys is like horrible. You know, and, like you could just tell that like they aren't respectable.
And so why does that make you? Why does lustful men such a big turn off to you?
Because I'm not in a relationship with a guy who's lusty. You know.
Okay, because that speaks one of your, like you said, disloyalty, distrust, lack of discipline.
A man like who can't control his lust can't be loyal.
Facts.
Like, there's just no way.
Facts, brothers. Facts, brothers. And sisters. There might be some sisters on here. But that's why it's so important that not only you show potential woman, but you show the woman you're with that you have control of your sexual desire, right? Whether that's out in public or in bed or wherever. Men, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Women like legs.
Oh my gosh.
More
yes.
than, more,
oh my gosh.
More than upper body.
I would literally rather have a guy be like, I would way rather like a guy have like a slightly smaller upper body, but like perfectly even, or like his legs are bigger, than a guy with like a big upper body and like no legs. Like
100%.
that like is like the worst look. Like,
100%.
it looks like so much worse than anything else.
100%. My girlfriend is likes my legs more than anything else, right? And most girls do. And I mean, like, look at it. When you're looking at an athletic man, a strong man, a man that's capable of power, strength, explosion, they have strong glutes, strong
Big
legs,
quads are like, oh my gosh.
and a lean, agile upper body, right? And so, you know, you pick your look, but as far as you men who, because I know, even though you hate to admit it, you go to the gym for chicks. You want girls to like the way you look. You cannot skip legs at all.
Also, it's a red flag because legs is the hardest day.
Facts,
So
that
if
is
like,
a
you
red
don't
flag.
hit legs, it's like
100%.
also like you're kind of a bitch. No offense.
So that was a leg day with sis. First leg day with her, I think, all summer. That was kind of the universe lying and saying I need to spend some time with her. That was good though, pretty solid. She was pretty cooked from the beginning, so I didn't push her that hard, but I'd say 6 out of 10 leg day. Most of it was focused on, not most of it, but there was a lot of distractions with recording for the first time, working out with her, and so next time it won't be like that, but still I think it was a pretty fun lift. I'm glad I got to spend some time with her at the end of the day. That matters more than my legs being pumped a little bit more. But yeah, also I didn't get like the amount of suffering I wish I got, right? And I know that sounds weird, but at the end of the day, people like me, people who are successful, people who actually are gonna do shit in this life, right? They love suffering. They love it. And I know it sounds weird, but when you really look at it, every time you deliberately suffer is when you get something positive in life. Is when you get something fulfilling. And so if you actually look at your life through the lens of I do X, I get Y, right? I suffer deliberately, I get fulfillment, I get growth, right? I get happiness, I get joy after. Then your brain starts associating suffering with those things, right? Every time I smoke weed or I drink alcohol or I bust a nut, my brain doesn't associate that with good. Like, the orgasm for me during sex is my least favorite part now, because my brain associates that with the low energy to come after, the lower aura to come after, the lower motivation to come after, right? It's the worst part of sex for me, right? And same kind of with weed, right? It's like the thought of weed for a second is okay, and then when I smoke it, I'm like, okay, well, now I get to be a dumbass for a little bit. For me personally, weed makes me slower in the head. The only time I like weed is 1, if I'm meditating, or 2, if I'm having sex, and only just a little bit, right? And some people, when they hear me say I love suffering, would think I'm a psychopath, or think something's wrong with me, or think I'm lying. But there's those of you who knows what it's like. There's those of you who know every time you deliberately put yourself in an uncomfortable situation, right, is when life is the fucking best. When you get momentum going, when you see the highest version of yourself, right? Because guess what? Life is suffering. Buddhism says it. Life is suffering. It's gonna be suffering. It's either gonna be suffering because you choose comfortability, you choose comfort, and so your suffering is being a loser, a dweeb, or you choose your suffering in the moment as discipline for long-term satisfaction, fulfilling comfortability, internal comfortability, because you are satisfied with the man you are, right? That's the comfort you should seek for. You should not seek physical comfort. You should seek the comfort of knowing you are the man you say you are. But going back to what Gabrielle was saying about the fucking lust, she's 19 and she knows more about this shit than most of you men. She knows more about the destructive effect of lust than you men who are actually doing the thing. Right? Take a look at that. Take a look at yourself. If you're still questioning if masturbation, if lusting over women, if chasing women, desiring to sleep with them, and that only is taking away from your confidence, your growth, take a look at yourself, right? I'm telling you, she's telling you, every successful man on the internet is telling you, right? And now, here's what I'll say, boys, is that I'll finish the question I answered, which is, what do women actually look for, right? They look for strength, like she said. They look for loyalty, which is also strength. They look for respectability, which is also strength. It all comes down to strength, right? Also all comes down to mental strength, right? Mental strength that you will do what it takes to become financially successful, to become physically successful, to become mentally successful, sexually successful, socially successful, right? So it all comes down to strength. And that's why a woman will always test your strength, right? When it's late at night, when it's early in the mornings, she's gonna find out what you're made of. Because if you are not strong in those times, right, times are gonna be harder in the future. If you're not strong in the times right now, you're not gonna be strong in the times of the future, right? And that's why I fucking love it when my girl is like, no, baby, just get some extra sleep. No, baby, we can go to bed late. She doesn't do it often, but when she does, subconsciously she knows what she's doing, subconsciously I know what she's doing, and it gives me a chance to prove why she's with me, to prove why I have the confidence I do. And so strength, boys. Women want strength in all areas, right? If you are an anxious man, you are weak in one way or another. You are weak mentally if you are anxious. Now, I was there too. I know it's a tough battle, and there's not a lot of resources that help you get the fuck out. But it stems from mental weakness, right? It's either the mental weakness of not having the discipline to take the actions that will make you a not anxious person, or it's not having the mental strength to tell you that your thoughts are sabotaging you, right? And I was at both. And I had both, boys. I had both. But it's weakness. And I still have some weakness, right? I will always have a weakness one way or another. If I didn't have any weakness, I would be a billionaire right now. Andrew Tate has weaknesses. Nicotine. Not going to failure on every single one of his sets. Getting with chicks. Elon Musk has weakness. Being a dumbass on Twitter. Right? But they're still billionaires. Imagine if they had no weaknesses. Imagine if you had no desire to post dumb shit on Twitter. Imagine if Tate had no desire to fuck up his lungs with nicotine. And his time with chicks. Right? Imagine how much stronger you would be. But still, they are billionaires with those weaknesses. Right? So you will always have weaknesses. It's just how many weaknesses you have and how strong they are. And so that is what a man looks for in a woman. How strong are you? How strong are you, brother? And so how do you build this strength? Well, every single second, you have two sides of your brain arguing over a thought. Should I think this way or should I think that way? Should I give in to pleasure mentally or should I give in to discipline mentally? Every second, your brain is battling between the comfort and the discipline. Right now, I'm battling if I should say this or that without even knowing it. It's just going on. There's a battle always. Right? And so it's hard to always see them, but what's easy to see is those thoughts that reoccur, those negative thoughts, those thoughts of weaknesses. Oh, I need the weed. Oh, I need the food. Oh, I need to think this negative thought about myself. Right? Oh, I need to skip the gym today. Right? Oh, I'll do that later. Right? You could see those thoughts if you really look inside. You can see them. And you can choose whether you want to give in or not give in. And when I say give in, that is where the weakness is. Right? So it starts there with your thoughts. Next, deliberate actions you could take every single day. Workouts. Go to fucking failure. When you think you're done, you have at least 5 more. Shout out Tom Platz. Right? Cold showers. When you think you don't need it, you need it most. Meditation. For some reason, actually not for some reason, I know the reason. The human mind, it cannot still sit still for 10 minutes without entertainment. And so every time you push past that desire to sit still and not grab your phone, you build mental strength. Right? Strength, boys, strength. Every time you push past lust and refrain from masturbation when you want a masturbation, strength. Every time you give into masturbation, weakness. Every time you smoke weed when you know you're not supposed to, weakness. Every time you resist, strength. Every single day, every single minute, you're battling between one thing or another. When I go in the fridge, am I going to grab the water or the Coke? Right. When I go to sleep, am I going to journal or am I not going to journal? Right? Am I going to read the 5 pages or am I not? Am I going to stop at 2? Right? Am I going to go to bed at the time I said I was going to go to bed or am I not? Right? Weakness, strength. Every single little decision, you're choosing between weakness or strength and they add up every day. They compound, right? You say you're going to go to bed at that time, go to fucking bed at that time. You say you're going to wake up at that time, wake up at that time. Compounded over a certain amount of time, build strength. Strength builds confidence. Confidence and strength get you the woman of your dreams. The woman of your dreams helps you with your purpose. When you achieve your purpose, you are finally fulfilled. When you are fulfilled, you are happy. So do not expect or chase happiness. What you should be expecting is to win those daily battles every single day. And when I first started my self-improvement journey, I saw so much progress so fast that I had a vision of myself in a couple years. If I stay on this is what I'm going to be like. Right? If I keep doing it, this is what I'm going to be like. And sometimes along the journey, I'd be like, damn, I thought progress would be faster. Right? Sometimes when I feel down on myself. Right? But I've taken the actions every single day. Right? Majority of the time, 90+% of the time, so I've taken the actions I'm supposed to take. And the man I am today, my past self couldn't even imagine him, right? And I know that about my future self too. I could imagine a certain person, oh, if I post these videos every day, if I'm grinding every day, right? If I'm helping as many people every day, I'm going to be like this. But if I actually do those things every single day, I can't even imagine the man I'm going to be, right? Anything I imagine, I need to shoot higher. Because that's what happens when you stack wins every fucking day. Let's go, boys. Peace.